#1 seed against the European champion, Carolina Marin from Spain. Xuerui, who was silver medalist at last year's World Championships, losing out to the Ratchanon Internon, has looked in superb form this week here in Copenhagen. Well, Carolina Marin of Spain guarantees the first ever World Championship medal for her country. #9 as far as the seeding is concerned, but her world ranking is 10 at the moment. Now, we had terrible concerns in her first match, which was a second round match against Ti Jingying, because she badly seemed to go over on her ankle, her left ankle. You will be able to see a little later on that it's heavily strapped. But take a look at her quarter-final, and that was against Xuerui Li, the #8 seed, an hour and 15 minutes. She had to come back in that. So to her opponent, the 23-year-old from Chongqing in Sichuan province, world #1, has been world #1 since the 20th of December 2012. And if you think the previous line of matches was impressive, that's even more impressive, isn't it? Saina Nehwal, the Olympic bronze medalist, in that quarter-final, all of her matches in 2 straight games. Well, we talked earlier about China's dominance in the women's doubles. I can tell you here in the women's singles, as we look at our court officials for this women's singles final, by quarter-final stage, there were 6 different nations represented, 2 Chinese and 2 Indian players, as indeed had been the case last year. But by semi-final stage, 4 different nations are represented. So that's a very healthy situation for women's singles discipline. That said, Morten, of course, since China entered the World Championships in 1983, China have won gold in 15 of the previous 18 women's singles World Championships. The only non-Chinese gold medals: 1983, Susie Susanti; 1999, Camilla Martin; and of course last year, Ratchanok Internon. Now, this is the 4th meeting between these 2 players, and if you're a European fan, that's rather ominous, isn't it? Because the Olympic champion has won all 3 previous encounters, including the last one was in the quarter-final of the Japan Super Series in Tokyo. 14 and 12 it was.
Yeah, very convincing.
Yeah.
But still, I find it a fascinating match. I'm looking forward to this.
So the women's singles final. Well, the pace of movement, but more particularly the pace of shot from Xuerui Li is outstanding. Look at that.
Yeah, very good placement, and obviously it's very good pace. And that is obviously the concern when we go in to a match like this, where Xuerui is favourite to win it, and she's favourite to win due to her higher pace, that she can play in a much higher pace than Marin can, and obviously Marin have to play very good length in order to counter-attack that.
Oh, it's called good.
Yeah, what a good start for Xuerui Li here. She's virtually won all 4 points on better pace. And already here, I think, is worrying times for the Spaniard. And what I noticed when Xuerui Li scored the second point, I think it was from a cross-court smash from the round ahead from the backhand side. And already there, Marin was shaking her head and how can this happen and all that. So she knows that it will be very tough to follow pace. That's out.
Yeah, I do also wonder, apart from following the pace, whether there's an accumulation of tiredness from Carolina Marin. Twice she's been taken the full distance in the second round against Xuerui. That was 58 minutes, just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark. And then in the quarterfinal against Xuerui Li, that was 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'm wondering if the physical exertions as well may play a part in this.
It could do, but not for the time being. But I think she's got to go in with that very aggressive style as what we've seen prior in this tournament. And like this one here, going in, going on that attack, take her chances and play it. And that's where I think she might be able to shake the Olympic champion. But she's got to watch out. But look at that, how she's shaking her head and all that. I don't like that. I obviously understand that she's not happy with the shot, but there might be more into it.
High serve is wide of the centre line.
Well, once again, she's having great support in the crowd here.
She chanting her name.
Yeah, she plays for one of the Danish clubs in the Danish Badminton League and has obviously made a lot of friends. And that's the second time. And Xuerui Li read it the first time as well. Carolina Marin have to find other answers than that. That cross there is a no-go. And the follow-up, yes.
Yeah, well played. It's extraordinary to think that Carolina Marin, well, it was only recently at the Australian Super Series where she reached her first Super Series tournament final. Prior to that, she'd never been beyond a quarterfinal, and here she is in a World Championship final.
Yeah, but I think that was how it goes with, you know, young, talented players. They have a stable period, and then suddenly they jump up and jump up in the rankings and get a lot of things together, and suddenly they play so much better. And then it would sort of pan out a bit and stabilize again, and then suddenly another jump maybe.
I think you've made a very good point, Morten. I think it applies to Xuerui Li as well in her development, because in 2012, suddenly, she seemed almost unbeatable. She wasn't actually in a qualifying position for the Olympic Games. She was the 4th-ranked Chinese player, but number 4 in the world. And Li Yongbo, the head coach, decided to select her for the Olympic Games in front of Wang Shouxian. She won the gold medal. And in 2012, she reached 9 finals, winning 8 of them. And that was the explosion forward, exactly the same as you've been talking about with Marin, Carolina Marin.
Yes. You know, it's a very stable period. She's played for a few years on the international circuit, and as you say, quarterfinals when she's doing really well, and suddenly she's breaking through, playing very well in Australia, now here in Copenhagen at the World Championship. That's out.
I also think it's very, very important for Carolina Marin that she keeps the scoreline close at the beginning.
It's got to be tight.
So that she really has that belief.
Yeah, that's one of my concerns, is that if Li Xuerui is really getting a fairly big gap, I think Marin will lose faith. So she's got to stick very close as possible all the time, and see whether an opportunity arises from that. A bit like what we saw in the men's doubles just in the previous match.
Wide.
It's out. Go challenge it.
There's a challenge. Yeah. She is challenging. Yeah, I thought it was out.
I'm sure Li Xuerui is positive it's out.
So it's the mid-game interval, a 4-point advantage for Li Xuerui. Former world champion Chen Jin won his world title in Paris in 2010, now coaching women's singles players. He's in the red shirt. Marin's coach, Fernando Rivas.
So how's your Spanish? Mine is non-existent.
Mine too.
Yeah.
So we'll need your views, Morten. What would you be telling her? Because we can't hear or understand what Fernando Rivas is saying.
I would keep Li Xuerui away from the net. Definitely. Until she slows down a bit, you have to take the edge off the top 5–10%, because she's in very quickly and she's playing very nicely disguised shots. Get her away from that net, play more towards that baseline like this, and wait for the chances.
That is super disguise and great precision.
And here once again a very nice body attack by Li Xuerui. She is in total control, and this is actually what I wanted to say earlier, that Carolina Marin really have to watch out getting into a situation like this. But this is better. Look at that. Add on that pressure on the baseline. This is it. Takes a lot of patience, and you've got to be fit to do it. But this is how to set it up. And then she's missing it. But that's the idea.
Tactically, she was doing the right thing.
I think she was doing well on that one. Really chasing Li Xuerui on the baseline. Look at that. She's really in in deep trouble here. That one is nicely played, setting it up, and then obviously missing it. She shouldn't do that, but well played.
Well, this is a run of 5 straight points by the Olympic champion. And it really has put a different complexion on this opening game.
Well, I think she agrees with me. It's a very tight shot. Could have been worth the challenge. But she's standing very next to it, so surely she knows whether it was in or out.
Yeah, good effort coming forward there. Real commitment from the left-handed Carolina Marin. Oh, it's been wide. And Morten, it is very interesting. We've been watching the European champion earlier in the week, and we've been making comment about the verbal celebrations after rallies. And she seems more focused in today, and I'm not sure that she's yelling quite as much or quite as loudly as she has done in previous matches.
No, I don't know. I totally agree. Whether it's a conscious decision or somebody has spoken to her or what, but it's definitely a little bit different.
Yeah. Celebrations curtailed. Well, she's going to challenge that.
And I think she's got a good case here.
It's called in. She thinks it was out.
Yeah, it's out. It's out. I think she's got a very good case. Yeah.
Yeah. Good challenge. Second time she's used the challenge system, but this time, in contrast to the first, she gets it right. So she's still got 1 challenge remaining. And she's narrowed the gap to just 3 points.
Yeah, 4 in a row. That's out.
Well, here we go. I spoke too soon about the verbal celebrations.
Yes, we did. But it definitely helps to keep Li Xuerui at the back of the court. That's good play. It's going wide.
Yeah, but that was a very good little spell. 5 straight points. And she is right back in with a chance of this opening game. Carolina Marin.
Important, though, for her to get this point back straight away. Close the gap, 13-15. It's out. But once again, look at how much under pressure Carolina Marin is, but the strength, her stomach muscles, her back muscles, still able to play it all the way to the baseline. Look one more time here. It's good. It takes a lot of strength to do that.
Core strength.
Yep.
good play from Li Xuerui.
16-13.
That one, that's what did the damage, and then getting to that round the head position to play the straight smash. Wonderful movement. Oh my goodness, that's wild.
Yeah. Once again, you know, we always look at it from both sides, you and I, when we sit up here watching the players play, and I think Li Xuerui can make it very simple on herself. She must be able to feel that there's a change in tactics from Marin. Okay, she's pinning her more to the baseline, but Li Xuerui should just say, okay, never mind. I just stay patient, I play my game. I've got more pace, I've got more power, and if I don't panic, if I just play my shots and don't take too many chances, I will win. So she just needs to play the patient game, even though that she's not playing the most comfortable game for her.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I can understand that completely. 18-13. That is absolutely delightful, isn't it? Slicing across the feathers. Racket has to come through quickly because it's a glancing blow across the feathers of the shuttle, and because the racket head is coming through quickly, the opponent thinks it's going to be a power smash, but the shuttle comes down steeply, dies very quickly. Oh, yeah, well taken. Oh my goodness, didn't the European champion need that point?
14-18.
Yeah, it's crunch time for the first game here. Carolina really need to get into one of these 5 points in a row.
It's gone long. The idea was good, playing it to the back, but time is running out for the European champion in this opening game, and that's well long, isn't it? That is extraordinary.
Yes, that's really, really good. I like that a lot. That is great anticipation and guts to follow up.
And technique of killing it. Brilliant play by the Spaniard. Well, as far as Li Xuerui is concerned, I hope she's not thinking back 12 months because in the first game against Ratchanok Intanon, she was 19-12 and 20-17 up, and yet still lost that opening game.
Here it comes, yeah.
So as far as the Olympic champion is concerned, she will be very, very anxious to close out this opening game right now with 4 game point opportunities.
But she will. I can't really see she's losing 4 points in a row here. She will close this one. Just this kind of game. That's good.
my goodness. Well, having worked the point so well, Carolina Marin got her opponent out of position and missed with her attempted kill. So the opening game to the Olympic champion, Li Xuerui of China. 21-17, the scoreline in 22 minutes. Oh, what a good opening game that was. That's the one that had done the damage. The opportunity was there, but I suppose for the left-hander, desperately difficult.
But she should have played just a normal backhand shot.
Yeah.
That is a little bit too aggressive. It's obviously easy in hindsight to sit here and say that, but that was a big chance to take. But I think Marin has found the formula, and I think we might be in for a really, really interesting second game here, because she is playing a lot more to that baseline to get Li Xuerui away from the front court, and that is definitely paying dividends. That's some good pictures, isn't it?
Look how the shuttle is spinning ferociously as she plays that net shot.
Where's the opponent? Oh, here she comes.
So here we go with the second game. Li Xuerui of China.
See, she will not win that. Li Xuerui is far too good for that.
At the net.
At the net, and it's obviously it's one of Marin's favourite shots, that cross court there. But we have seen on many occasions it becomes too loose. Sometimes she can play it really tight, but most of the times it's like this, and that's too loose for Li Xuerui.
Well, I don't know if you believe in omens or anything, Morton, but I think back to the last European to contest a World Championship final 15 years ago here in Copenhagen, a certain Camilla Martin.
Yes, doing the interviews now.
Doing the interviews now. And of course she was playing against Chinese opposition that day.
She was.
One of the players was a lefty, Dai Yun.
Dai Yun, yeah, that's the name. I remember she was a lefty.
3 games and winning 11-10 under the old scoring system. Camilla Martin chose not to set.
Chose not to set on 10-all.
On 10-all, she won 11-10.
Yeah.
Another European 15 years on?
Why not?
Absolutely.
Why not? Let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's an area where Carolina Marin have to work on. We've seen it on a number of occasions now in this final. When Li Xuerui is playing this slice down the line, the straight slice, she's having trouble. Down on all fours to get it, and every single time she's missed it.
Yeah, well played. Well, you know, Morten, I know you and I have spotted the talent of Carolina Marin some time ago. You pointed her out to me during the 2011 World Championships, but she's been on that verge of making the big breakthrough. And of course, one of her previous matches against Xuerui Li, they went to 3 games. She's also taken Wang Shouxian to 3 games. Wang Yihan, prior to these championships, had only taken her to 3 games, but now in the 3rd round she beat the former world champion Wang Yihan. She's also been to 3 games twice against last year's world champion Ratchanok-Intanon. So it's been on the verge, it's been waiting to happen.
It's potentially lying there.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think the pace of Li Xuerui is actually dropping a bit. And Carolina Marin is dictating the pace now. She might make more mistakes and still not win it, but I still think that she's dictating the pace. And having said that, obviously she's getting completely wrong-footed here. But that was well played by Xuerui again. But once again, it's from the net.
No, it's landed in.
Yeah, good defensive shot. Takes a lot of strength to do that. But clever to play it back where she comes from. It's good pace. They really play quick.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well played, both players. Yes, for Li Xuerui, her 7th individual tournament of the year and her 7th final. And a very good reason why she is the #1 seed.
Yeah, that defensive clear becomes too short. I thought, though, it was a good idea. She was very much under pressure. Just need to get it longer.
Yeah, Li Xuerui, well, still playing pace of shot, isn't she?
She is.
Very impressive.
If she can withstand the pressure from Marin, these attacking, punching clears and all that, she's got the strength to withstand that pressure.
No, it was a mishit on the backhand from the left-handed Carolina Marin. But that's the one I like from Li Xuerui, that round the head.
She's playing it very well.
Yeah.
Hardly ever make mistakes in it.
Well, from 5-all, 5 straight points for a 10-5 advantage.
That's
the punch clear from Marin, deep into the forehand corner of Li Xuerui. Well, I do think it was desperately important that Marin won that point, because if it had been 6 straight points and off to the mid-game interval with a 6-point advantage, I think the European champion would have struggled from that situation. But she still needs to try and close the gap a little.
Won't you agree with me that Marin is playing a faster pace now than Li Xuerui is?
Yeah.
She's really chasing her. See there again.
There we go, another round the head cross-court shot from Li Xuerui, and played to perfection. It really is a devastating shot.
Yeah, quite annoying to play against.
So a 4-point advantage for the Olympic champion here at the mid-game interval of the second game.
Yeah, that was the one she couldn't reach up to. Look at that pressure there.
Look at the way she almost contorts the back, arching it to be able to play the shot. That's incredible defense, isn't it? Yeah, she's taken a new racket, so just asking to test out the new one.
11-7. Play.
I like the way Carolina, she talks to herself. You know, she's very, very feisty young player.
That's a good smash. Not full power, but it was very, very close to the line here, making the left-hander lunge out to her side there. That's that shot again.
Yeah, and the coach Chen Jin, he was really I think advocating to play that shot. I saw the motion, so you know, they were like nodding it. It was a good shot, so she's played it already twice.
This is an important rally now.
It is, and here we've got it again.
Yeah, This is brilliant badminton.
Well, how she got that one that far down the court, that was the question mark to me. That was really well played. Another one of these slides across, doing a lot of damage. Had that come over, it would have been a winner. We can see from this angle how Marin is wrong-footed. Look at that. You can see that. She wouldn't have got it.
Well, so far in 2014, Li Xuerui, apart from reaching 6 finals in 6 tournaments, the only player she's lost to, because she lost 3 of those finals, winning 3 obviously, but the only players she's lost to are fellow Chinese players.
Wang Zhixiang.
Yep, twice, and Wang Yihan once. But she's under severe pressure here from the Spaniard. Everybody is expecting the Olympic champion to win this final.
Just to race away.
Yeah. Huge pressure.
Yeah, I spoke to fellow coaches yesterday before the semi-final when she played Sindhu. And my point of view was that if the Spaniard would win, it would possibly be a better final, because I thought she had more pace, and I think she has proven my point. Other coaches meant otherwise, but I feel quite confident I won that argument.
Yeah. Well, this is a good run. 4 straight points from 8-13. Now just 1 point the deficit. It was the right shot at the right time, just wrong execution.
Yeah, that would have been a winner too, had it been over.
It's gone just long. That's a good rally from the European champion, isn't it?
The cross-court clear, this one here, is really clever played. That is good shot, and that's good tactics. She's just buying herself time enough to get back into position and keeping Li Xuerui under severe pressure at the same time. That's out.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that Carolina Marin really have to close the gap now. and she might even have to get ahead 18-16, 19-17, something like that, to add on the pressure, because it will be interesting to see how Li Xuerui will be handling mental pressure when it's getting really close. That's out.
Yeah, well, that's part of your answer, I think, Morton. Marin back level.
And now she's got to watch out. Every single time she's been catching up, Li Xuerui has run away with the next 2 or 3 points. Spying time, that's out, that's out. Call it.
Was a challenge.
Yeah.
I thought initially it was going out, and then when I saw it landed, I think
It's close. It's
the
very,
line judge made
very
the
close.
correct decision, but it is desperately close.
But does she get this one wrong? That's out.
Ooh, that's out, isn't it?
Yeah. But if it's wrong, this challenge, it's out. She had none left.
So that's a third challenge that the Spaniard has used, and a second time her challenge has been successful.
Imagine if this system has not been in place.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it wonderful that
It is. It's so good.
But I know we've said
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I know we've said it before, but I think we really need more challenges throughout the match.
Yeah, two per game.
2 per game would be ideal. And what about an extra one if you go 20 or extra points, like an extra one in tiebreaker in tennis?
The only disadvantage could be that you will use it for a little bit of time wasting if you've got 2 or 3 left.
Yeah.
I think the racket is gone.
Oh, that's...
The racket is gone.
And she still managed to control it.
You could hear the string, tension in the string completely gone, and she still hit right in the corner. This one here. And that is an amazing mistake by Li Xuerui.
To leave that, yeah.
To leave it. She can hear that the racket is gone. She can hear the string is gone. There's only one way, just keep it going, whatever.
Well, this is an extraordinary run and comeback by Carolina Marin. She's just won 9 of the last 11 points. The momentum is most definitely with the Spaniard. Oh, but that one is long.
It's close.
It's going wide. Oh, she's taken it.
Now she's got to watch out, yes.
Missed it. Well, you were talking about the pressure.
Yes, I said 18, 16, 19, 17. And here we got 18, 16, and it will be interesting to see how she's reacting under this mental pressure as well.
Yeah. Points away, the Spaniard, from forcing a third and deciding game. 2 points away. This is extraordinary. (11 of the last 14 points now for the European champion.
That's a chancy shot.
Yeah.
Really did not deserve to win it. Well played by Xuerui.
Yeah, some big gulps of air, isn't there, going in with the Chinese player.
Wow.
What a smash. And what a way to bring up game point opportunities. 3 of them, to be precise. My goodness me.
But this smash here, look at that, how she get behind it.
Yes.
You hardly ever see a women's single can do that. You see, this is one of the trademarks of Xuerui Jorgensen. He's able to get behind it on that forehand smash and all that. But this was awesome. Very, very good. That's out.
We have a third and deciding game. And there's a real spring in the step of the European champion now. Symmetry in the scoreline over the first 2 games, 21-17. And it is 1 game all. 49 minutes. And I honestly thought, Morton, when she was 8-13 adrift, that it was all over, perhaps bar the celebrations. And now the Olympic champion's got to come out and start all over again.
Yeah, it looked very difficult, 8-13. I agree with you. But she had a very nice run of points there. And I think the crucial, as I said, it was 15 all. And how desperately important it was for Marin not to give away 2 or 3 points, because every time she's been catching up, she has lost 2 or 3 points afterwards. But she managed to do it so nicely. Keeps spinning.
And upside down as it crosses over the net. And even hits the top of the net. My goodness me.
Can you do it better than that? No.
Yeah.
Not possible.
What wonderful images.
20 seconds.
So here we are, 3rd and deciding game, but that run at the end of the 2nd game from the European champion, Carolina Marin, 13 of the last 17 points. And for the Olympic champion, well, she's taken off some of the strapping around the ankle.
Of one of them.
Well, one of the ankles, anyway, yeah.
Final game. Double. Play.
So 1 game all. The 2014 World Championship final.
That's it.
That's good. Yeah. That's very good. Well, Morton, you said in the 2nd game, about halfway through, you said you thought that the European champion was playing at a higher pace than the Olympic champion. My big question mark is whether she can keep that sort of pace going throughout the entirety of this match.
Yeah, only to be seen.
Yeah.
But that in itself is extraordinary. When we always compare European players to Asian players, we always see that the Asian players has got this extra pace and an advantage to the Europeans, and suddenly here it's reversed. We have a player from Europe able to put the pressure pace-wise on one of the Asian players, and not only one of the Asian players, the Olympic champion, so it says a lot. And this is what Marin needs. She needs a good start in this third and deciding game. Not so concerned about Li Xuerui. She will get her points, but very important for Marin to stay with her opponent once again.
Well, a little look after that error from Carolina Marin to her coach, and I'm obviously surmising here, but I just wonder if he said something about blocking cross-court on the defence, and almost a look to say, you know, I don't normally do that, or...
It's hard to say,
yeah.
But the game plan must be play the baseline, wait for your opportunities. She's got more pace, power. Look out for the slide shots. The round ahead cross one, the round ahead straight one.
Well, I think there's real signs of mental frailties here from the Olympic champion. The burden of expectation, expected to win.
China have had 4 players in this tournament in the women's singles, and they've been such a force in women's singles over the years, and one by one they've fallen.
Well, into the leads, Carolina Marin.
That's well left.
Well, Morgan, we posed the question in the very early stages of this final whether Carolina Marin had the inner belief that she could actually win this match. I think that question has been emphatically answered.
Yes, I was concerned though in the opening rallies of the first game. I was very concerned. the body language was not as what we see now, and I was concerned whether she had that belief, but you are so right. She's got it, and she's proved it, and what a difference it makes.
Yeah. Well, she was 5-love down in the opening game, Marin.
Totally shaking her head.
Yeah. Well, the luck of the net cord.
Yeah, you need a little bit of luck now and again.
Well, I remember after the World Championship final last year when Xuerui Li was beaten by Ratchanok Intanon, she gave the most wonderful interview, and she said, well, we, China, have to step up to the plate. We have to start improving. There's lots of other countries that are challenging us. But my goodness, I doubt if she would have thought a year ago that she would be challenged by a European player and a Spaniard. Not traditionally a strong badminton nation, Spain.
No, definitely not. But they have done wonderful work there. And they have another girl as well, Xuerui Li, who we saw earlier in the tournament, but not far from Marin. Service of standard. That's a good play. That's a good play.
That's a great play. Perfect.
Just going to say she will not win that one, and she didn't. Well read by Xuerui here. Actually a very nice variation from Marin, because normally she's going cross-court on that one, and this time she went down the line, and Xuerui read it. So that was good, that was clever. Well played.
A good smash. Oh, that's gone long. Going for the straight one again.
She did.
Yeah, this is a run of 4 straight points to go back into the lead. The Olympic champion.
Yeah, Marin was lucky to get away with that cross at the net. In the early stages, we saw Xuerui just up tapping it and played an easy winner.
Oh, perfect net shot. Yeah, nothing really that Marin could do about that. The shuttle on the net shot from Xuerui sat on the top of the tape before going over.
Now here it comes.
Yeah. So difficult to readjust after the shuttle is deflected by the net cord. So a run of 5 straight points now.
Yeah. Could be a saviour for the Chinese here.
That's gone long. 6 straight points from that 5-8 deficit. And the Olympic champion has a 3-point advantage as the players change ends in this 3rd and deciding game. Now and 2 minutes. Changing was obviously saying something about the round-the-head shot, still advising the Olympic champion about that good shot, probably saying, look, if you're going to play it, you've got to get behind it. Maybe a couple of times while she's been off balance and she's made the errors. I just felt it was so important to break that run of points. It had been 6 straight points before the change of ends.
Yeah, and she was lucky on that one. Good reply by Li Xuerui. But it's interesting, you know, we are playing this tournament here in Copenhagen in Denmark, and I think that the Danish spectators can make an enormous difference in this match if they keep supporting Marin and even opt the support to her. I think she will get even more energy from the spectators and the whole situation, and I think that can make a huge difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good judgment. It was just long. Well, just tested out the left ankle there after that rally. It's heavily strapped, as we can see. I'll just flex that ankle afterwards. Oh, good judgment. My goodness me.
That takes guts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Leaving that one, you've got plenty of time to think. And it's just out. Yeah. 1 or 2 inches.
Gone long.
Yeah, the quality of the game has really dropped here. Many more mistakes are creeping in, and as you said, Jill, I think it's all due to the pressure, the mental pressure.
Yeah, there's another one. So it's going to all come down to who's got the character and the nerve to grasp the moment.
Yes, and just a tiny bit of luck.
Well, the luck not with Li Xuerui there.
But that's what I mean. Exactly these kind of situations. Very unlucky for Li Xuerui and very lucky for Carolina Marin.
No, Li Xuerui saying she wants the shuttle changed. And Marin obliges. That's good to see. It's 13-14, deciding game. Well, there's going to be a challenge because the line judge changed his mind.
Yeah, but I think he's right.
initially indicated in.
Yeah, but I think she will lose this one, and therefore she will lose her last challenge.
Yeah, that's definitely out, no question.
And that was a reaction. It was not thought through. It was pure instinct.
Yep, out. Confirmed by Hawkeye. And now Carolina Marin, as you rightly pointed out, Morten, no challengers left.
That can be crucial.
Yep.
And that's when instincts take over. It's hard to call a challenge on the other one's baseline. Oh, what a beauty.
And what character after that incorrect challenge to then come out with a point like that. Super shot.
Pressure by Xuerui here.
This is crucial. Oh my goodness. What on earth from the Olympic champion. Well, that is a horrendous mistake. And look at the delight for the European champion. We're an hour and 10 minutes into this match. It's 1 game all and 15 all. And the European champion, I think, has drawn mental strength from that horrendous miss on the previous rally.
And plus the crowd, perhaps. You can see the crowd is really getting behind her now. They're sensing this sensation coming up.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be a sensation? Probably the biggest upset of all times in World Championship history.
Can't remember anything like it.
No. Well, we're not there yet.
No, but if it happens, it's all this if and if and if.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Xuerui has asked the...
Doctor, she's calling for a referee and doctor, I'm sure.
Now, what?
She wants strapping or something like that.
Or cold spray or something. So here comes the tournament referee, Madame Isabelle Gervais. Now, what? Yeah, that had all come loose. No, I'm not sure that she's allowed more strapping, is she? Having taken that off.
I don't think so.
No, but she is going to get some cold spray on that. But, Morten, I hate to be a cynic, but she has been struggling, one thought, over the last couple of rallies. That horrendous miss on the round-the-head smash. And I did wonder whether fatigue was beginning to play its part, and this is... having a little injury timeout is, well, there's no question she's carrying an injury. I'm not questioning that at all, but it is an opportune moment for this to happen. Did you see that? Carolina Marin literally getting hold of her shorts and wringing out the perspiration.
Yes.
This has been such a battle, an hour and 12 minutes already. And the European champion Yeah, just sending a message to her opponent. I'm fit, I'm ready to go, rearing to go. Because Marin has gone into the lead.
So who is this working in favor of? We'll be seeing in just a few minutes' time. That's out.
Well, it's a run of 4 straight points. And the Olympic champion looks to me to be in trouble. There's a real spring in the step now for Carolina Marin. Oh, no, serve is short.
And she is serving so well. I'm telling you, I've actually noticed it. And every time she's played, I don't think she played one mistake on her serve in the whole tournament.
Yeah, I think maybe the nerves playing their part.
That's good reply by Xuerui here. Really standing her grounds on that defence.
Yeah, it's landed in. Yeah, very purposeful walk after the rally as well from the Spaniard.
She is ready.
And she's just 3 points away from becoming world champion.
Good play. That's a good play. Oh, that's opening up the court.
And now just 2 tantalising points away from the gold medal. Carolina Marin, my goodness, what was Xuerui thinking? As Norton said, opening up the court. What tension, what drama. What a match.
Yes, 76 minutes so far.
(18-19). That's gone wrong. gold medal points for Carolina Marin.
So Jill, you and I, we have an agreement. I commentate on the injuries and you commentate now. Okay, over to me.
Can she hold her nerve? Carolina Marin on the verge of creating history. 2 match point opportunities to become world champion. She's done it! The European champion is now the world champion, defeating the Olympic champion in the final. And Carolina Marin is overwhelmed by emotion. And I can understand why. This is the most extraordinary result, in my opinion, in the history of the World Championships. Number 9 seed, the European champion, has beaten the former world champion in the 3rd round. And the Olympic champion in the final. The first European champion at the World Championships for 15 years. The last time it happened, it was here in Copenhagen, when Dame Camilla Martin won the gold medal. Their coach, Fernando Rivas. Oh, the celebrations will go on long into the night for the Spanish camp here in Copenhagen. Well, I remember at the European Championships just earlier this year when she stood on the podium, becoming the first Spaniard to win the European gold medal, tears streaming down her face. I think we might have a repeat of that in just a moment. The tears of joy for Carolina Marin. Not just her performance in today's final, her performance throughout the championships has been utterly outstanding. For the record, coming through 17-21, 21-17, 21-18 in the 3rd and deciding game. An hour and 18 minutes of simply thrilling badminton. What a story. What an occasion. Oh my goodness me. How wonderful for world badminton that we have yet another nation that has won a first ever medal at the World Championships. And not is it only a first ever medal for Spain, it is a gold medal as well. Well, I think I said to you earlier, Morten, do you believe in omens? And 15 years ago, a left and right-handed player playing against each other, a European against a Chinese player, and the European player coming through in 3 terrific games. Well, it's happened all over again.
Yeah, and it just proves it can be done.
Well, for only a second time in the history of women's singles at the World Championships, there will be 4 different flags flying when the national anthem is played. The first time, of course, was last year. PV Sindhu, Pusala Venkata Sindhu wins a 2nd consecutive bronze medal at World Championships. A year ago, she became the first ever woman from her country to win a singles World Championship medal. And Minatsu Mitani, only the 2nd women's singles player from Japan to win a medal at the World Championships. For a 2nd consecutive year, the Olympic champion, Li Xuerui, has to settle for silver.
Leading BWF World Championships 2014 with the 17-21, 21-17, 21-18. From Spain, Carolina Marin.
We have a new world champion. We have a new superstar in our sports. Carolina Marin of Spain becomes the world champion. First European to win gold for 15 years. Cabello, Chair of Development Committee from the BWF, presenting the medals for PV Sindhu and for Mitani. Mitani, as I say, only the second player from Japan to win a singles medal in the women's singles at World Championships. The first, of course, was the late Xuerui Li in the very first World Championships in Malmo in 1977.
And the flowers, event mascot, and the Badminton Denmark special souvenir gift is presented by Lars Lundgaard, CEO of Sport Event Denmark.
Well, the medals, the trophies, the flowers. I wonder if Marin is in a fit state to take it all in and enjoy the moment. I remember Camilla Martin saying that it all became a blur. She couldn't really quite remember. She was so overwhelmed by winning the gold medal. Mitani, who in the third round defeated last year's world champion Ratchanok Intanon in 3 wonderful games, and for PV Sindhu to follow up last year's bronze medal with another bronze, I think is outstanding.
National anthem.
So now the national anthem of Spain. Overwhelmed, the European champion, who is now the world champion. She hasn't even won a Super Series title, but she's won the biggest of them all, the World Championships. No bigger tournament this year, and she is on top of the podium. No, I think we have to spare a thought for the Li Xuerui. 2 consecutive finals, 2 silver medals, and if anybody knows about the emotion of that, it's my colleague Morgan Frost. But we're going to get a word with Carolina Marin from the last European to win the world title.
Congratulations. I'm lost for words, so I hope you're not. What do you want to tell this crowd?
I don't have nothing to tell them, because thank you so much. It was an amazing crowd, and thanks for them and for supporting me during this tournament. Thank you.
It must have been an amazing journey for you this week. Losing the first set in the final, behind in the second, it looked very difficult at that point. How do you manage to keep yourself going?
My coach told me if I want the gold medal, I need to fight until the end, and I did. So thanks to Fernando for telling me that.
Tell me now it is over, you have the gold medal hanging there. What will you do for the next week?
Holidays, just stay in my home, I relax, I stay with my family. Thank you to Spain, because all my family is watching me, and thank you to the Spanish badminton and everyone here. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Very, very nicely said by the new world champion, Carolina Marin of Spain. Well, you deserve that rest, that holiday. Take the whole week off and enjoy the moment. Well, 3 of our 5 finals have been completed, and my goodness, what terrific matches we've had so far. Upsets, I would say, in the first 3 finals, the favourites all having to settle for silver medals. Next up, of course, is men's singles, and then we finish with mixed doubles. But Li Chongwei, the world #1 from Malaysia, against the world #2, Chen Long from China. Well, 7 different nations represented at the quarterfinal stage, as you can see, and 4 different nations represented in semi-final stage. That's only the 3rd time that that's happened in men's singles. The other 2 times being 2005 and 2010. So, very fitting that a World Championship final will be contested between the #1 and 2 players in the world.